I had to turn off that air conditioner because it makes a lot of background noise that's not good. But anyway, yesterday I went to the zoo in St. Louis on the hottest day of the week, and it did not go well. It was beastly hot. It was miserable. So anyway, I'm back today. It's raining. I almost drowned over in Marion earlier trying to get through that town. It was just scary in a few spots. But anyway, I wanted to get back in here today and talk to you some more about chronic pain. And today we're going to talk about the conventional approaches to treating or managing chronic pain. And so everybody knows about over-the-counter medications like Tylenol or acetaminophen and Advil or naproxen, which are nonsteroidal anti-inflammatory medications or NSAIDs. And these are the most common recommendations for management of chronic pain. But using more than 3 grams of Tylenol in a day can damage the liver, and using NSAIDs can lead to stomach issues and things like ulcers, kidney damage, or high blood pressure. So you don't want to use those things in excess, definitely. The other options for management of chronic pain, we all know this one, are opiates. So for years, opioids have been prescribed much to the detriment of the patient. They work on somatic pain, but they're not going to do so good on neuropathic pain. And they can lead to dependency and addiction. So we're currently in an opioid epidemic that has affected millions of lives, leading to addiction, overdoses, and death. In 2019, 49,860 people succumbed to an opioid overdose. And for folks who have not had an addiction problem with opiates, they may struggle with side effects such as constipation, mental brain fog, nausea, vomiting, breathing problems, and dizziness. In 2019, 9 million people ages 12 and over misused prescription opioid drugs. Now, in an attempt to change the trajectory, providers started prescribing other medications like tricyclic antidepressants, things like trazodone or amitriptyline, anticonvulsants, and medications for anxiety, but all without relief or without getting to the source of the pain, which is usually inflammation. And of course, these medications come with a host of side effects like dizziness, cardiac problems, nausea, constipation, weight gain, insomnia, and fatigue. So that being said, where does cannabis fit into this? So THC, distraction, call the dog. THC is a pain-relieving psychoactive cannabinoid that reduces signals being sent to the brain. And because of that, then it reduces our perception of discomfort. Unlike opiates, which block pain receptors and create a dependency through receptor upregulation, which simply means it's the process of increasing the response to a stimuli, then THC modifies the spine's signaling pathways to improve tolerability of pain rather than its actual intensity. So THC helps us tolerate the pain. It doesn't change the intensity of it, but it doesn't bother us as bad when we use THC. Among its other functions, THC is also effective in reducing inflammation. It does this by activating CB2 receptors that live on the immune system's pro-inflammatory cells. When THC binds to these cells, so sorry, I have a dog and a cat under me. When THC binds to these cells, it inhibits cytokine-mediated recruitment of lymphocytes. So that's a lot of nerdy science stuff. But anyway, it just helps reduce inflammation. That's it in a nutshell. Studies have shown that in the case of arthritis, inflammation improves at baseline and during flare-ups, and actually slows long-term disease progression if you use cannabis. Oh, this cat's getting ready to knock my stuff off. So this is just one more way in which THC can be an effective tool in the fight against a variety of diseases and conditions. I don't want these videos to be too long. Let me see where we're at here. That's about 5 minutes. So that's about enough. I'll come back tomorrow and finish this up. And tomorrow we'll talk about the benefits of using cannabis over traditional medications And then we'll also talk about the risks and side effects of using cannabis for chronic pain relief. And then, if we have time, I'll talk about the how to find the right strain and the right dosage of cannabis for your concerns without giving you too much advice. All right, you guys have a great day.